has been a community staple for decades. Today, people told us how they felt when it caught fire and crews tore it down.
Live, local, late breaking. From the WHIO Broadcast Center in Dayton, this is News Center 7.
There was so much damage, crews had to knock it down, and they took a lot of memories with it.
This is like a death in the family.
Craig Deering is devastated. He lives near Cornell Drive and watched a backhoe tear down his neighborhood supermarket. And firefighters doused the smoking rubble with water.
Everybody that works here, if you had a problem and they heard it, they'll take care of it. If you didn't have food, someone will give you food so you can eat, feed your family.
But now Craig and others are worried about people in their community, especially those who don't own a car and often walked to get their groceries.
A major store in this area of Cornell is here, kind of like another food desert.
Firefighters said a cooking appliance started the fire, and the owner has said he plans to rebuild in the same spot. But this pile of bricks has people like Craig sad and worried until that happens. And I checked online, there is at least one grocery store a little less than 2 miles from Cornell Meat Supermarket.
City of Kettering not saying yet whether investigators have figured out what started the fire, which destroyed a city maintenance building. Flames spread fast yesterday. You can see we had Sky 7 flying in Greene County. It was 8 miles away from that fire, and we could see the smoke on Valleywood Drive. The city had lawnmowers and heavy equipment here.
There was some storage of some chemicals as far as some fertilizer and stuff like that. We've already contacted Ohio EPA. We've contacted Dayton Regional Hazmat Coordinator, and we've spoken with them as well.
We will check back with the city tomorrow for any sort of updates. And we have covered several fires this week. Checking state data, the Ohio Department of Commerce said on average, fire departments across the state deal with about 10,000 fires this time of year. This is because of a drop in temperatures and accidents involving Halloween decorations.
There's a push in Congress to get more federal workers back in the office full time. Many federal employees get a pay increase for areas with high cost of living. But now there's a bill to cut that higher pay if they telework 1 day a week or more. Earlier this year, we reported on the Federal Return to Work Act in the Senate. There's now a version of the proposal in the House as well.
And it may cause workers to then leave the federal government and seek other job opportunities that provide that higher pay.
Opponents of the bill say they could cost many federal workers thousands of dollars per year. Centerville police said hundreds of pounds of drugs were collected during this month's National Take Back Day. Police said they collected unwanted prescription meds at their booth at the Kettering Market, or Kroger Marketplace rather, in the department's lobby drop box. In all, over 250 pounds of pills will go to the DEA for environmentally friendly disposal. If you missed the event, you can drop off bills in their lobby drop box Monday through Friday.
This weekend, you're going to get an extra hour of sleep, but the downside is it means it's going to get darker earlier. Daylight saving time ends early Sunday morning. The U.S. started using daylight saving time in 1918. The thinking was it would help people have more daylight hours during spring and summer and save on energy consumption.
Storm Center 7 Chief Meteorologist Austin Chaney joins us now. We made it through trick-or-treat.
Sure
A little
did.
soggy.
Yeah.
Well, at least it wasn't too cold.
No, I mean, it wasn't too cold. Totally different story from last year. And the cold front that's coming through right now, while it does have cooler air, as you'd expect, it only gets us back to normal for early November. So,
Not so bad.
yeah, I mean, and then the 70s come back next week. So this is just a brief cool down behind the front. There it is, working on into the Miami Valley this evening. Tomorrow, we'll have high temperatures in the upper 50s, which will be a change for us compared to the 70s. But again, average high this time of year is 60. Now, as we're bringing in close to home, we do have dry conditions currently in Dayton. But look at live Doppler 7 radar. We have temperatures, we have some rain showers starting to work on through the area right now. But it's just a really narrow line. Live look into Dayton right now. Again, the camera's shaking. We still have the strong winds out there. And eventually those winds shift directions, and that is going to draw in that cooler air as we go through tonight. Look at the temperatures by tomorrow morning. We wake up to 43 degrees tomorrow morning in Dayton, 46 degrees there in Wapakoneta. Kids at the bus stop that may not have needed that jacket this morning will probably want it as they get out the door tomorrow morning. Let's check out tomorrow on Skycast. It's a nice day. We start out the day, plenty of sunshine. We could see a few clouds north of I-70 as we go into tomorrow afternoon. But a great day to get outside, especially if you enjoy the cooler air High temperatures tomorrow, seasonable, climbing to the upper 50s. And it's a great night tomorrow night for those touchdown 7 football games. But yeah, bring out the jackets and the hand warmers as you get out of those playoff games. We're in the upper 40s by 8 p.m. and then slipping into the middle 40s by 9 to 10 p.m. as those games wrap up. All right, your weekend outlook. The best day to get outside this weekend by far is Saturday. Tons of sunshine on Saturday. High temperature of 63 degrees. Sunday is going to be the warmer of the 2 days, but that's when our next chance for showers starts to return to the Miami Valley. Let's time it out for you. Here we go, Sunday morning, beginning the day dry, but a warm front's lifting northward thanks to another big storm system developing out to the west, and that could give us about a 30% chance of showers on Sunday. It's not going to be a washout, but a little gloomier and some hit or miss rain showers out there. Similar story into Monday, and then the next best chance for rain comes in late Tuesday. Now, of course, that's election day. So if you're getting out to the polls, I suggest you go early in the day while we are still dry. As we get towards the evening hours and that front gets closer to us, you can see widespread showers start to roll on in, and then the best chance for rain with that system actually comes in while we're sleeping Tuesday night. So again, early look at the election day forecast. Temperatures aren't going to be a problem for us. We begin Tuesday in the mid-60s. We get all the way to the mid to upper 70s, but it's those late day rain showers that we do have to contend with. Here's a look at my Storm Center 7-day forecast. So again, Friday tomorrow, what we would expect for a November 1st. 59 degrees, mostly sunny skies with just a few more clouds across the northern part of the Miami Valley. Saturday, sunshine 63. Be sure to set your clocks back 1 hour on Saturday night. Into Sunday, 69 degrees, but a few showers possible. About another 30% chance of showers on Monday as well. Late day showers on Tuesday. And that cold front Tuesday doesn't have a lot of cold air behind it either. We don't even go back close to average. We stay above average in the low to mid 60s all the way through the middle of next week.
Thank you, Austin. When people from around the world visit Dayton next year, this is what they're going to see, and plenty of it. The work it took to pick just the right design for such an important time in our city's history.